Most people agree that Warren Buffett is one of the greatest investors in history. Due to his lengthy history of making winning predictions, Buffett has gained a loyal following of investors and earned the nickname Oracle of Omaha. Buffett is the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, a holding corporation with a broad range of companies and equities in his portfolio. The company's stock holdings often outperform the market, and many investors use portfolio changes to inform their own investing decisions. From technological companies to financial institutions, Berkshire Hathaway has established itself as a major player in a variety of publicly traded businesses. Its equities portfolio has significant holdings in a number of prestigious blue-chip firms. Here are the top 7 Warren Buffett stocks by size. Number 7. American Express. The most recognizable aspect of American Express is their credit cards. However, in addition to these, the business also runs a number of travel-related services, banking products, merchant services, and payment and expenditure management systems. Beginning in 1991, Buffett started making investments in American Express, purchasing preferred shares that were later converted to ordinary stock in 1994. American Express now accounts for more than 7% of Berkshire Hathaway's stock holdings. Buffett's stock in American Express is now worth $151.6 million. Number 6. Chevron Corp. One of the world's most diversified multinational energy firms, Chevron is second only to ExxonMobil in terms of market share in the United States. The business is involved in all phases of the production, refinement, and sale of petroleum products. Berkshire very recently began investing in CVX. The business first bought shares towards the end of 2020. Chevron, however, now accounts for around 9.4% of Berkshire Hathaway's assets. Buffett's Chevron stock is now worth about $165.4 million. Number 5. Occidental Petroleum Corporation. An American energy business called Occidental Petroleum is involved in the discovery and exploitation of natural gas and crude oil. In contrast to Chevron, Oxy has a domestic concentration. In 2022, it anticipated sourcing 80% of its output domestically. Buffett first purchased preferred shares in the firm when Oxy originally sought finance for its acquisition of Anadarko Petroleum in 2019. Since then, Berkshire has amassed a sizable interest in the business, and some believe Buffett plans to buy the company altogether. Presently, roughly 4% of Berkshire Hathaway's interests are made up of Occidental. Buffett now has a stock worth about $194.4 million in Oxy. Number 4. Kraft Heinz Company. The 2015 merger of Kraft and Heinz produced this food and beverage behemoth, which shares headquarters between Chicago and Pittsburgh. Today, KHC produces a broad range of goods, including a number of beverages, snacks, and processed meals, in addition to its 2 namesake companies, famed ketchup and cheese products. In 2013, Buffett made his first investment in Heinz Company, assisting 3G Capital in acquiring the business. Although Buffett has been fairly upfront with investors in saying that KHC has not been one of his best investment selections, he was also engaged in overseeing the merger with Kraft in 2015. More than 4% of Berkshire Hathaway's interests as of late are represented by KHC. Buffett's stock in KHC is now worth about $325.6 million. Number 3. Coca-Cola. One of the largest consumer staples companies in the United States, Coca-Cola sells everything from its recognizable cola to snacks and sports beverages. Despite competing in several fiercely competitive industries, Coca-Cola has always offered reliable dividends and strong returns. Berkshire's oldest stock holding is Coca-Cola. The company began purchasing it in 1988. Coca-Cola now accounts for around 8% of Berkshire Hathaway's portfolio, and Buffett has publicly said that he would never sell any of his shares. Over the years, Buffett's stock in Coca-Cola has grown to be worth about $400 million. Number 2. Apple Inc. Now, Apple is the most valuable public corporation in the world and is the stock that Warren Buffett owns the most of. Apple has proven to provide great value to long-term shareholders under the direction of CEO Tim Cook. With a 5.8% holding in Apple, valued at $114 billion, Berkshire Hathaway started making investments in the company back in 2016. Compared to the end of 2016, Apple stock now accounts for approximately 41% of Berkshire's entire equity portfolio, with more than 36% of the portfolio's overall value. It is largely responsible for the portfolio's value increase throughout that time. Buffett's stock stock in Apple is now worth about $894.8 million. Number 1. Bank of America. Leading American financial institution and bank holding corporation, Bank of America, its thriving consumer division provides mortgages, credit cards, and checking and savings accounts. It also offers financial services and solutions to commercial clients across the world. Warren Buffett made one of the most successful transactions of his career when he decided to invest $5 billion into Bank of America amid the 2011 U.S. debt ceiling crisis. He now has a stake worth $34 billion. Approximately 11% of Berkshire Hathaway's interests are made up of Bank of America. Buffett's stock in the AXP is now worth about $1.01 billion. Berkshire is among the 10 biggest U.S. public firms and has a market valuation of nearly $600 billion, making it the largest financial stock on the American market. The portfolio businesses that Berkshire owns and runs include well-known brands like Geico, Duracell, Dairy Queen, Fruit of the Loom, and Clayton Homes. The Hathaway Manufacturing Company, formed in 1888 in New Bedford, Massachusetts, and the Berkshire Cotton Manufacturing Company, founded in Adams, Massachusetts, are where Berkshire Hathaway's origins may be traced. In 1964, Buffett acquired the failing textile business and started utilizing it as a springboard for investments in other businesses and sectors. Insurance has traditionally been the company's main line of business since it generates consistent cash flow for investments in other businesses. It has been a great run of years for Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway Company, and with the worth of his stocks, he's definitely staying top in the investor list for a long time. So what do you have to say about Buffett's incredible business and investment ideas? We'd like to hear your opinions in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.